Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. As always, it's me, the Smithy D. So we're on the second day of territory battles, and I wanted to brush up a few things from my last video and give you some more and clear information. So firstly, before you do go wild in territory battles, you want to be filling up your platoons first, then you want to be doing your combat missions, then followed lastly by deployments. In my opinion, this is extremely important, and this is the place right now in the early stages where you want to get in the habit of doing this order. With the platoon missions, they may not always affect the current phases, and the added abilities may take effect in future phases. In Phase 1 with the platoon missions, they reinforce the Iron Cannon and Overlook with a powerful ability. At level 3, Rebel Guerrilla Strike provides all allies with a plus 10% critical chance and a 25% chance to gain advantage at the start of each encounter. In addition, each ally's first successful attack, each encounter a 35% chance to also daze the target for 2 turns. Maybe to some of the guilds out there that this isn't a big deal because we are only on Phase 2 currently, but it's about getting in the habit of things to get these filled and have it as a priority. In Phase 2, the Iron Cannon mission is going to reinforce the rear airspace, forward airspace, and the contested airspace with a powerful ability. So that is 3 areas from 1 platoon mission. At level 3, the Iron Cannon Blast deals special damage to the target enemy, stun them for 1 turn, and then remove 100% turn meter. This ability does start on a cooldown. So just for clarification, the Iron Cannon Blast is only available in the sectors mentioned in starships. And I know if you've gotten a roster like myself, I don't have that many good ships, so this is definitely going to come in handy. The second platoon mission is Overlook, and this reinforces rear trenches and power generator with a powerful ability. At level 3, all allies have a plus 50% defense and a plus 10% critical avoidance. In addition, they recover 20% health at the start of their turn with a 60% chance to dispel all debuffs from themselves. This is quite a big deal, as tomorrow you're going to be doing 4 combat missions including the Leia one. You will also have 2 more character platoon missions tomorrow, which one of them is extremely important that you do complete as high level as you possibly can. A correction on yesterday's video, you do get territory points for the platoon missions. But why is it mostly important to try and fill the platoon missions before you do any of the combat missions? Well, I'm going to tell you that right now. Firstly, a character can come up multiple times in platoon missions. For an example, Sharu appeared 6 times in our combined platoon missions today. With exhausting a character in a combat mission that your roster could live without, and it still means that you could complete it, it may have another impact on a fellow guild member needing that actual character for them to complete the full tiers of that mission, which is going to result in less points and less stars. But of course there will be some characters that are out of your control. But this is something that you do want to be communicating with your guild to make sure that you're getting the best out of the platoon missions. So let's now discuss the combat mission so I can try and give you a little foresight of what to expect, who to maybe take in, and what to do next. So if you did manage to get level 3 on the platoon mission yesterday, you're going to be taking the Rebel Guerrilla Strike into the character platoon missions today. As the phases continue, the enemies get harder, and it's all about knowing your elite characters. A lot of them look the same, but they do have different elite abilities. Again, the same as yesterday's video, you do need to hover on their elite icon to find out what their elite ability does. This elite snowtrooper has a locked unique called Ahead of the Schedule. This character type has a 70% chance to gain 100% turn meter after using a special ability. There are 4 ideal ways that you can combat this elite snowtrooper. You can use one of your characters to apply daze to stop him gaining turn meter, you can stun him, apply an ability block, or just straight up kill him. In addition, these snowtrooper commandos have a basic attack of coordinated assault where it deals physical damage to the target enemy and calls a random buffed Empire ally to assist. They have two special abilities, the first being Energize, where Empire allies gain protection up 10% for 2 turns for each debuffed enemy stacking. If no enemies are debuffed, all allies gain offense up and advantage for 3 turns instead. Their second special ability is called Strike Order, where it grants another target ally 100% turn meter, critical chance up and speed up for 3 turns. They however do come with one unique called Fallback. Whenever Snowtrooper Commander falls below full health, the healthiest ally taunts and gains protection up 35% for 2 turns. This is what really can make them annoying in the battle, because if you do go straight in for the kill just to get rid of them, they will force taunt on a random enemy ally. The realistic options that you've got is to stun and ignore them and come back to them once you've taken care of their allies, or just go in for the kill and use a Dispeller to get rid of that forced taunt. This elite snowtrooper has a plus 70% counter chance, and his first basic attack each turn calls an assist, dealing 50% less damage. This snowtrooper's basic attack is called Assault Shock Troops, where it deals physical damage to the target enemy with a 50% chance to inflict an ability block for 1 turn. His first and only special ability is called Overwhelming Assault, where it deals physical damage to all enemies and gain critical damage up for 2 turns. His unique is called Assault Training, where Snowtrooper gains 20% turn meter when any unit is defeated, and other Empire allies gain half the amount. While Snowtrooper is active, Imperial Trooper allies have a plus 20% critical damage. This Snowtrooper without a doubt is a very nasty character. The ways that you can approach defeating this character is applying daze so he cannot counterattack, then attacking him as much as you can to defeat him. The other option is to stun him, then defeat him, or leave him till last. And lastly, the last option is to avoid him and come back to him, but you could fall wrath to his abilities that he is given the team. This elite snowtrooper is called the Snowtrooper Ops. The unique locked buff provides while Stout Snowtrooper Ops Elite's basic attack deals massive damage to units with less than 70% health. His basic attack is called Knockout, where it deals physical damage to the target enemy with a 50% chance to stun for 1 turn. This chance is doubled while stealthed. If the target is debuffed, also remove 30% turn meter. This character has 2 special abilities, with the first special ability called Whiteout, where he gains stealth for 2 turns and recovers 40% health. This ability's cooldown is reset whenever an ally unit is defeated. His second special ability is called Blowout, where it deals physical damage to all enemies, dispels all buffs on them with a 50% chance to also inflict tenacity down for 2 turns. The ways to battle this character is either going out straight away, killing the character, you can stun this character, apply buff immunity, or use an area of effect dispel. And lastly, the elite Imperial Probe Droid. While the Imperial Probe Droid Elite is active, it removes 20% turn meter from debuffed enemies whenever they are damaged by an attack. The basic attack is called Precision Blasters, where it deals physical damage to a target enemy with a 60% chance to expose them for 2 turns. If the target is target locked, they expose them again, and this cannot be resisted. The Imperial Probe Droid has 2 special abilities. The first special ability is called Detect, where it dispels stealth and inflicts target lock on all enemies for 2 turns and reduces their turn meters by 15%. Enemies that become target locked also lose another 15% turn meter. The second special ability is called Self-Destruct. Imperial Probe Droid sacrifices itself to deal heavy physical damage to a target enemy and an additional physical damage to all other enemies. This attack cannot be evaded. This ability is disabled while Imperial Probe Droid has full health. This enemy character is a really nasty character to deal with, and the best way that I've found to deal with him is to stun him and remove turn meter. In the later stages, this character will alone destroy your team. Applying ability blocks to this character does work really well, but you don't really want him taking turns, but you also don't want to be dropping him below 100% health unless you can just kill him straight up. With the combat missions, it's great to have a mixture of attacking characters, characters that can apply ability blocks, stuns, remove turn meter, apply daze. You will get some of these perks from doing the platoon missions, but make sure that you stay tuned for tomorrow's video because we will be going over the phase 3 platoon mission, which acts as a game changer. In the same video, I will also be doing the layer battle for some layer shards. Further along from that, I will be doing specific missions where we will be doing the Phoenix mission. We'll be doing a lot of the missions in phase 6, so make sure that you do stay tuned all this week. If you haven't already subscribed, then please do, because you will get notifications when I do upload a video. And if you have enjoyed this video and have found it helpful, then make sure that you do leave it a like. So what is your thoughts, guys? Has this video helped you? Did you already know these things? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching today. I'm the Smithy D. May the Force be with you always.